Hi, I'm Rebecca J. Venton. Welcome to my Knit and Crochet channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to do the knit stitch. Today I'm going to show you 4 steps on how to easily do a knit stitch. So you can make a scarf, blanket. It's reversible. The first step will be the cast on. The next will be the knit. And in pattern that's K will equal knit. And as you can see, if you knit every single row, it's going to look the same on both sides. And this right here is the cast off. I'll show you how to do that. And then when you're done, you're going to want to weave in the ends with either, it's a needle that has dullness. You can use a metal or you can use a plastic one. I prefer the metal, but it's up to you. And I'll explain what these are in a second. All right. To get started, we're going to do a cast on. I want to leave enough of a tail. This is called the tail, the beginning, so I can weave it in later. And you're going to do a slip knot, which is an SLP, which equals slip in patterns, and then the word knot. And this is how you do that. Wrap it around, pull it through the hole, and pull, and then it moves. Okay, let's try that again. Put it around your finger, wrap it around, and now go back in the hole. Almost like you're tying a shoe knot or a shoelace. There you go. Okay, put your needle through. Okay, now get the tail out of the way. All right, now what we're going to do is really just begin knitting. You're going to go up through the hole, wrap it around the back of the needle, and down. Take your right hand. This is for right-handed knitters. Okay, and bring it through, pull, and you got a loop on here. Now put it back right on there. Now you got 2 stitches made. Let's do that again. Go up through the loop, around and down, pull it through, going downward motion. Don't take this off the hook yet, or I mean not hook, the needle, and bring it through the hole so it's on there. Pull, try it again. Okay, now if you're going to be doing a lot of stitches, this is when stitch markers really come in handy. They come in different sizes. Here, let me do one more. If you're doing a lot of stitches, you can like count by 5s or 10s, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, so I got 5 on here now. Now this one really is too big. So let's use this one. Fits perfect. All right. Here, wait a minute. Okay, so I have 5 on there now. I want to count by 5s. I'm going to put 15 on my needle. And I'll show you in a second why that's important. Okay, get ready. And before putting the loop on, put this on. Oops. Now put this on. There. Now every stitch in between the stitch marker is 5. So when you're counting, you can go 5, 10, 15, 20, and use as many of these as you need. Some people don't need them. They like to count. And believe me, no matter how many years you've been doing this, one stitch off can really throw a project, and you may not notice it until a couple rows in. And if you're putting like 100 and so stitches on, that can be defeating and make you just not want to do the project. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. All right, Get ready to put the next stitch marker on. Okay, pull. All right, and I want to do, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see. So that's 5, 10, 15. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Okay. So let's add one more. Too busy talking, I guess. Okay. So it's 5, 10, 15 right there. Okay. So now I don't have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Okay, you get the idea. Okay, so now I'm going to do the knit stitch, and in pattern, that's a K. So it's the same as casting on, except, okay, you go round and down. Now, the stitch that you were working with, pull it off. Tighten that. Go into the next one, up, around, down, off. Okay, I do it super slow so you can see how I'm doing it. All right, and if you're done with the stitch marker, because I was only using it to cast on, pop it off, put it aside for another project. Okay, just keep on doing that. All right, we're here, pop it off. Okay, go again, up, around, oops, down, around, down, down, around, down. Okay, now there is the first row that we did. And if you turn, you get to start seeing the bumps. And in every back of the knit stitch, you'll see a bunch of bumps. All right, so let's put that aside. All right, so for the next row, you just do the same thing. Every row, that's all you do. Now I'm going to show you how to cast off when you're done with the project. What you're going to do is you're going to knit the first 2 stitches. Okay, so knit, knit. Now remember to keep your work close to the tip, but not too close. You don't want it falling off. But if it's way down here, you're going to have one heck of a time trying to pull it. You'll be stretching it, and that's not good. Okay, so I pull that so those stitches are tight on there. Now, what you're going to do is, now that I have the first 2 on here, I'm going to not pay attention to that one. I'm going to go into the first stitch on there, and I'm going to pull it over and while still keeping this on, while still keeping this one on this hook. I'm going to pull it over and take my needle out. Knit the next one on the left hand side of your needle. Now you hit back to having 2 on here. Go to the first one there, go over, pull it off, and just keep repeating that. Whoops, sorry, hit the camera. All right, keep on going and going. All right, you get the idea. And you see, There's the cast off edge. There's the cast on edge, and there's the knit. All right, now, oops, sorry about that. Now, to weave in ends. Once you get to the last stitch, you will have a loop, your last stitch. You're going to cut your thread, pull it through, pull it tight. There you go. Grab your needle. Now this is for weaving in ends. And try and catch the thread. Don't go like around it, but try and go through each thread. And just, you know, don't give it too much space in between the next one. Pull through. I like to go back a little bit too. Sort of the... Once you're pretty sure it's not going to come undone, trim it. Now for this, which I've done many times, which I just did now to show you, this one's too short. It's not going to work really well for weaving in. So what you do if you accidentally cut it too short, start the needle without attaching it yet. Weave in. Just go willy-nilly all over the place here without too big of a gap. Then put it in, pull it through. And like I said, I like to go back over my work. Sort of helps in the... Sometimes if you roll, it'll get all those loose ends together. There you go. Pull it through. There you go. That's your basic knit. Now go ahead and make a scarf, a blanket. So 2 squares together this way, make a purse. So 2 squares together, and weave yarn, sorry. So here and so here together with the 2 squares, weave in all the way around the top, pull tight, and you got yourself a hat. A lot of little things you can do with it. All right, see you next time. Enjoy.